just one thing else requested by Israel and the International Criminal Court and Justice by ISA was posted. You know what just happened? And we're here after ended first video of this morning after dawned, and my phone, home table phone, rings, and suddenly there is my sister Graciela online, and starts to wonder me and telling me, Mama told me what happened yesterday. What's the matter, you? What happened? And started to pretending to giving me a lesson about, she says, I should ever be diligent about what are you gonna do. You are not a crío, which it is kind of a kid anymore, child, in the Argentina jerga. And at this fact, she started to saying certain other things. And in the middle of certain other things, she started talking about the reality of and started telling me things which doesn't have no senses about no reality. Telling that I do not plot myself, making boycott, while they are trying to help me that like this, I'm not coming to anywhere. And they are concerned about I to do the job, just like I said. Because if you don't have not a job and you don't do nothing, and one is trying to help you, and I am not talking to you about internation and nothing bullshit like that. And you don't have no job and no tools. And not a thing like to making a life, like one is trying to help you to understand you need help, and whenever we try to help you, and you know what happened? I am for about 3 weeks expecting Graciela Estela Blanco, my sister, to give me a sewing machine that Perras Sucias Maricas Sodoma Argentina tells, oh, the liars, thinks he can handle a sewing machine and he will do things to sell. Y trolazos pedófilos, cuerpo médico forense with them. And KIRSCHNERS, of course, no one ever said different. Sort of the words again. Y perras evangélicas, PREINs, carnivals, telling, oh, even the sewing machine is stolen. And stolen with the money that he has stolen to us. And he himself is saying, so recognizes on the pathologic denial, pretending to showing like it's nothing like that, and telling in front of the world, he confessed himself. Of course. Perras enfermas delirantes, trolos y trolas de Lucifer. Evangelistas Unidos. Y su Sodoma, y sus trolos y trolas KIRSCHNERS. Merecen la realidad de muerte eterna, y es lo que se les da, y se merecen el uno al otro como parásitos de la mierda de Sodoma. Así nadarán en el infierno. Y no va a ser mandato de ustedes que yo vaya a ser así por lo que le dice a los hijos de Dios. Ustedes son hijos de Lucifer, y ni siquiera ladillas de Lucifer, y así mueren, y por los siglos será. Gracias a Dios, mi Padre, el verdadero, y eternamente. And in the middle of this all, started to sing, oh, the same sister, TIENEN, I could about their thirst to sing that because of stolen, everything that has stolen, we never allowed it to have, and Lord gave it to us. So he never giving us like Lord commanded. And so much times we tell about and tell him and explain him in so much ways for you to have to give it all. And regret it. Coming like Nabucodonosor, like an animal on the forest trees and on the valleys. Because of you think you are Melech David, pedazo de arrastrada maldita del infierno. Diablos. ¡Diablos! Por la eternidad, Shará. Y esto es un grito. ¡Diabla! Sodoma. Perra enferma. So suddenly, I will come to Marrolandia, Buenos Aires, which is a store that sells whole of Maroquinerie elements and has a very good prices. And it's good material that around there can be reached. And there's to saying that I stolen that. Well, I bought it. And keeps on saying in MARIKAS, Policía Federal Argentina, Fuerzas Armadas, that the testimony and I'm the witness, of course, trolazos, degenerados, deflectivos, maricas, violadoras, asesinas, oportunistas, monedas por vidas, trolos del infierno. Y no habla de gays, habla de Sodoma. Maricas. Degenerados asesinos, criminales, psicópatas, perras arrastradas del infierno. Te ofendo, te voy a poner muerto, porque sos una degeneración. And in the middle of this reality, sorry, I switched my t-shirt, sorry. Suddenly, with some 300 pesos or 400, I will buy material like to making some cases, flex cases for tablets, laptops. Some morrales that we call here are men purses kind, with a very cleft expertise for Hotsari youth, Galfasuma, to sailing and saving some. And I am at her offer that she will borrow me that sewing machine for about 3 weeks awaiting and counting. And she said, with no tools to making nothing for your own, not a job, that you don't go to nowhere like this. And third to saying, perras, cuerpo médico forense, la maldita perra nueva, juzgado 88, la maldita perra nueva, defensoría séptima del menor incapaz, Argentina, with las malditas perras nuevas, prostitutas pedófilas y baratas ratas del infierno, KIRSCHNERS, in the whole of Tribunales Argentina after the executions, that I confess myself. Execution, not murder, maricas. About the saying that my sister Graciela is the right judgment, of course, and my cuter. And the whole of the infrastructure for that victim also at this moment to pretends to be right and know me, and pretends to say that she knows something of my life or my person, with a judgment of a Abba Antuka Mansaru, and with a brain of a Prespetsipu Kushu at this moment, with the reality of things, can know and can be the pattern of the right making and behavior for the living, and I do my life like she says, to be the patterns of the right same judgment about the market of maricas, Sodoma Federal, Fuerzas Armadas, y perras pedófilas KIRSCHNERS, to making up on me still, with perras prostitutas, United Evangelics. I'm sorry the words I'm using in this payments. Forget me the so clear description of everyone, and picturesque way to say it. Galfachlach matzeli shechim, roet flecheres bachaletischkitza fachleim, which keeps murdering people all around, because of they were telling me permanently of hallways at the I already shown, with mind control, with talking at the spiritual. If he's the holy of the God, he can understand we command. Of course. That he had to do what we said he had to do, and giving us what he had to give, and even the mother for widow kill. And Marika's brains starts to sing, of course. And Marika's KIRSCHNERS Sodoma. Of course. Perras del infierno. And considers themselves offensed. And get out of the government now. Leave presidents. I command, boom boom. I'm a KIRSCHNERS, boom boom. Don't you dare to come to talking me like this. I'm gonna put you pulse in the street and the whole coins of you I'm gonna have in my pocket. Boom boom. Marica Fernández. Pedófilo. Come perro. Degenerado. Psicópata. Enfermo, insano, delirante. Y toda tu compañía. ¡Es un enfermo! ¡Mira lo que dice! Lo que sos vos también, trolo. Marica, pedófilo. I'm gonna show you this too. Forgive me, please. أنت غمض لفخ خال الشيخ عليهم بتخيني ما خال بتشوا أدخفا. So the reality is, if the yield destroyed is my cure for the abominable perras enfermas degeneradas heaven kingdom. Smart B word del infierno. Rebotfojo Belgemad sí, te tengo preparado una muerte que vas a desear haber implorado millones de años antes de cometer la enfermedad que sos. KIRSCHNERS, oficialismo, Sodoma, Policía Federal, Fuerzas Armadas, Evangelistas Unidos. Te tengo preparado una muerte que millones de años en cáncer te hubiera sido mejor a lo que te viene, eterno. Godflejo Batsim Halishem Mahalim. Sorry. Melvachat Becheli Beshechal Smuts Wachalasan. Inshua Matzav. Gifcheni Chenim. HTTPS www. Let's make it some easier. If anybody counts with a .tcab application from any tablet in any Wi-Fi, you just put DORMDXPTSTD Alman 848993 reverse bar Kubatu. It's KUWVUV ADDUX 1319.FRD, all in small caps. Give enter. Everybody has access on this. And watch out in the tablet as possible. You don't have no compromising, just for security. But you just do this and go for the BLYTT in Wi-Fi, whatever the place is. And you will have a very picturesque picture of what is Cristina Kirchner, Oficialismo Argentina, Policía Federal Argentina, expertisses of those ratas infelices de caño de Lucifer y perras sucias in other evangelics, in simplicity of I'm gonna request on you some capacity, only 15 gigabytes. You have it all. And why not HTTPS www.BRMBXTDLDDRMC1319.20 F7 last key and cleaner my site, last PLYTT in New York. November 27th, 2014, Alejandro Mario Blanco Rademi from Buenos Aires at the local hour 11:29. The sickness of death were not compared in nothing like in the world we ever seen in the whole history of Qatar or upon, or simply wow.